Welcome to the Missouri Student Unions. For over 80 years, the Missouri Student Unions has served as the heart of campus life, providing quality facilities, services, programming, and conveniences for our students, faculty, staff, and guests of the University of Missouri. The Missouri Student Unions consist of two buildings, the historic Memorial Student Union and the MU Student Center. We invite you to take a self-guided tour and find the treasures within our buildings. The Missouri Student Center opened in the fall of 2010. Though a new building, the architecture of the Student Center maintains the visual harmony found at the University of Missouri campus. The limestone masonry used in the Student Center complements Mizzou's white campus tradition, the collection of buildings constructed at the turn of the 20th century in collegiate Gothic style. The building is made from a sedimentary rock that is found in abundance in the Ozarks. We purposely chose to use smooth and coarse finishes to the stonework so that the exterior could evoke the rough topography of Missouri and its bluffs. The MU Student Center sits on the original site of Brady Commons, which was named after MU professor and administrator Thomas A. Brady. Built in 1963, Brady Commons served as the heart of Mizzou student life for over 4 decades. Although Brady Commons no longer stands, Thomas A. Brady's scholarly work and contributions to veteran education and his commitment to improving student services continue to serve the field of higher education and beyond. In recognition of Dr. Brady's accomplishments, the 2-story E atrium of the MU Student Center was dedicated as the Thomas A. Brady Commons in 2010. This display includes original exterior lettering and seal from Brady Commons, the building dedication plaque, and a biography of Dr. Brady. Mort's is a restaurant named after MU alum Mort Walker, who graduated in 1948 and is the creator of the Beetle Bailey comic strip. While at Mizzou, Mort Walker served as an editor and a contributor to the student humor magazine called The Missouri Show Me, whose staff meetings were often held in the Shack. Although Beetle wasn't born on MU campus, Walker did have the Shack in mind while developing the character that became Beetle Bailey. Mr. Walker graciously donated original artwork to the Student Center featuring Beetle as a Mizzou student. And artwork includes the life-size statue of Beetle Bailey and large format versions of Beetle Bailey hanging out at Mizzou. Visitors to the game area might notice a few relics from the original Brady Commons, including the 1980s T.A. Brady's neon sign from Brady Commons, as well as other remnants from the original Brady bowling lanes. From the 1920s to the mid-1980s, countless students and faculty members all assembled here at the Shack, which was originally located across the street from Jesse Hall. Here, they came to eat burgers, listen to music, hang out, and even carve their names into booths and the tables. Unfortunately, in 1988, on a Halloween night, the entire Shack restaurant burned down to the ground, leaving nothing more for the students and for the faculty members to enjoy. Luckily, the original carvings in the booths and the tables were preserved for nearly 25 years by Mr. and Mrs. Joe Frank, former owners of the Shack. Today, original artifacts and photography can be found all around the restaurant, reminding us of the original Shack. Gerald Dirk West was an editorial cartoonist for the Lubbock Avalanche Journal from the 1960s until his death. He was best known for his caricatures of collegiate mascots in the Southwest and in the Big 8 conferences. West's cartoons lampoon numerous college mascots and their coaches, illustrating a school's athletic prowess or lack thereof. The Tiger Den Lounge faces Rollins Street, and a large display in the room depicts the history of MU's marks and logos since its founding. In 1890, the University of Missouri's new football team adopted the Tiger nickname to honor the Union militia unit that guarded the city and the campus during the American Civil War. The fierce and independent Tiger was a perfect choice for MU's new icon. Today, all Mizzou Tigers, led by Truman, continue to proudly guard our history and traditions. Though images of the MU Tiger have changed throughout the years, our spirit and stripes remain constant. The Tap Day display highlights Mizzou's 6 secret honor societies here on campus. QEBH, Mystical 7, LSV, Mortarboard, Omicron Delta Kappa, and Rollins Society have all contributed memorabilia of their history and their traditions. This special lounge celebrates treasured ongoing Mizzou traditions as well as those that are gone but not forgotten. The large mural on the curved wall was developed by Mizzou Alumni Association and MU Publications and Alumni Communications. Homecoming, Tiger Walk, the Francis Quadrangle, Mizzou Spirit, our university mascot, and Memorial Tower unite students and alumni in our shared experiences. The lounge also features a fireplace tiled with slate from the original Memorial Tower. Artifacts and photography from Mizzou's history are displayed throughout the second floor. Service and leadership are the hallmarks of the Mizzou student experience. This lounge includes a display celebrating student involvement and achievement past, present, and future. Past student leaders can find their names by decade, and future students can aspire to have their name displayed here as well. If you have information for the leadership wall, please contact the Missouri Student Union so that we can update the names and dates on the wall. Graduate student Chris Morey designed the Dogwood Tiger as an embodiment of the Mizzou community, blending the fragile blossoms of Missouri state tree with the strength of our iconic tiger. The outstretched pose of the tiger demonstrates the ever-growing reach of Mizzou in our global community. Two student interns, Greg Orloff and Tina Cook, helped Morey complete the silicone bronze sculpture. The ladder to success is a commissioned work utilizing handmade fibers made from recycled materials. MU students Sheila Hawkey and Catherine Spencer worked with Dr. Joe Steely of the art department to develop abstract panels that reflect the diverse journeys of Mizzou students as they achieve their goals. As a war memorial and a gathering place, the Memorial Student Union embodies the memories and experiences associated with the University of Missouri. When the tower was dedicated in 1926, the Mizzou community was less than a decade removed from the horrors of the First World War. The names of 117 MU men who died during the First World War are inscribed beneath the tower arch. Our Mizzou tradition of tipping the hat asks that while passing through the arch, one observes silence or removes their hat in acknowledgement of those who died during the First World War. The completion of the North Wing in 1952 saw the addition of 328 names of men and women who died during World War II. The hourly ringing of the Memorial Tower clock sets the pace for campus life both academically and socially. The Latin inscription surrounding the lavender-faced clock means, "Walk in wisdom, redeeming the time." The original mechanics of the tower clock are based off of those of Big Ben, located in London, England. Clutching a bone in its talon, an owl with outstretched wings is located below the clock. In antiquity, owls were pagan symbols associated with Athena, the Greek goddess of war, and her patron city of Athens. Located on the first floor of Memorial Union North, the Tower Lounge features several displays that highlight the architectural significance and meaning of Memorial Union. Commissioned by the Missouri Student Unions, this three-panel mural by local artist David Spear depicts a bird's-eye view of the historic white and red campuses, as well as the rich diversity of student life in front of Memorial Tower. Located on the first floor of Memorial Union North, Bengal Lair is named after a former hangout spot from the 1940s. Until 1952, Mizzou students lacked a student union where they could relax and hang out. So they transformed the basement of Reed Hall, now the Department of History, into their temporary hangout. During a contest to name the basement, MU undergrad Don Church submitted two names, Bengal Lair and Bengal Lair. Out of 1,000 entries, Church's Bengal Lair was selected and highlighted in a January issue of the Missouri Show Me. The Bengal Lair moved to Memorial Union North in 1952. Mystical 7 is a secret honor society here at the University of Missouri. Since 1908, Mystical 7 has publicly tapped 7 students who have displayed selfless leadership and exemplary character. When the historic door of Memorial Tower needed to be replaced, the original door was taken down and is now on public display here in Memorial Union. Located on the north side of the ground floor, the Craft Studio offers opportunities for MU students and community members to explore arts and crafts in a casual and recreational environment. Craft Studio classes are offered for a variety of skill levels ranging from the novice explorer to the seasoned craftsman. A gallery showcases the work of local artisans as well as providing new artists with their first exhibition opportunities. This lounge is located on the second level of Memorial Union South and is dedicated to Dr. Black Jack Matthews, who served as Mizzou's first and only Dean of Students from 1950 to 1970. Black Jack Matthews was known for his feisty personality and his firm rule when it came to dealing with students. This beautiful first floor lobby and meeting room are located in Memorial Union South and are named after Mr. and Mrs. John F. Jack Eiler, Mizzou alumnus. This place is very special to the Eilers. It features photographs and other artifacts from the annual campus show of musical skits named the Savitar Frolics. This English Gothic chapel is open daily for personal reflection and quiet thought. Constructed in 1959, the A.P. Green Chapel was made possible through a generous gift from Alan P. and Josephine B. Green. Mr. Green served on the Governor's Board of Visitors for the university from 1942 to 1950. Additional funding was allocated by the University of Missouri Student Union Board to complete construction of the chapel. In 2010, the A.P. Green Foundation continued its tradition of generosity by providing additional funding for improvements to the chapel as well as a new organ. We hope you've enjoyed your tour of the Missouri Student Unions and invite you to come and visit and take a closer look.